All right, we got day 2 of KRIS Kringle Krampus Killer right here, working on some pencils, and we're about to do jump into some inks here in a little bit. Yeah. Pencils. Need a little bit of let's see here. I know where I put them. Yep. All right. See. This one's going a little brutal right here. Bury the axe. And then these are probably going to look a little different. I might change these out. Hey, how's it going, Bozo and Beanie? And hey, how you guys doing? How you guys doing? Thanks for stopping by. We're drawing a KRIS Kringle Krampus Killer right now. Merry Christmas. This is a character I did a few years back, and now I'm just kind of revisiting it again. Trying to switch it up. We did a stream last night, and then tonight I'm here doing this one. And yeah, thanks for the, yeah. Here we go. Drawing the Krampus right here, getting smashed. And then we're about to start inking this here in a second. Let's see, there's that. You don't want to mess with the KRIS Kringle Krampus Killer. No siree. Hey, you can spam it up all you want. Don't get too crazy. Oh, I made you want to try and draw a Krampus, huh? That's crazy. Yeah. Well. All right. All right. Draw the ears right there. Bond fan, how you doing there? All right. Merry Christmas. Yes. A lot of people want to be at vacation right now. Enjoying their Christmas vacation. Brittany Wizard, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Yeah. This is a character I want to maybe make a comic book of someday. 2 a.m., huh? Yeah, it's like 11 over here for me, so. And I got a new work schedule now, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I do these drawing streams where I kind of show my process of how I do the thumbnails and I do the pencils, and then I start doing the inks. So, and yeah, I had it right here from yesterday, but I might have put it down in the other room, but that's usually what I do. And then I also do reviews from comic books and sometimes movies, TV shows. I was going to do an Avatar review, but I just kind of decided not to. And I'm making my own books too, so. All right. Let's see here. Got that. Got to get trying to draw this horn right here for this Krampus. Let's see. It's probably going to come up like that. There we go. Okay. A little better. All right. How's it going, King David? How you doing there? Is that like a Viking? Yeah, he's definitely a Nordic Santa Claus. Let me see if I still have the first one I did from back in the day. Let's see here. Yeah, so this was the one that I drew from back in the day. So I'm giving him kind of it's from like 2018. Who knows? Maybe I'll draw a little bit like every year. Maybe I'll return to it. And then last night I came up with this layout for it. It's that, and so this is what we're moving into this right here. So let's see. Oh, nice. I also do a bit of doodling. That's good. Thinking of doing a book. You should, absolutely, but it's just tough at the moment, not visualize physically in any way. Well, you got to keep pushing. Just keep pushing. It's the best art I've seen on live. Oh, thanks, God. You won. Appreciate you guys. Nice to see someone doing that what they love. Oh yeah. Hey, what's up, Omer Glitch? You guys can go subscribe to Omer Glitch. He's an awesome artist as well. Quake Man Quake. Wow. So we're gonna pretty soon. I'm gonna start inking this tonight. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna have a little bit of gonna get a little drink on. Today's my dad's birthday, so I'm gonna do a little celebrating my father. He's no longer with us, so I've been thinking of him tonight. He would have really dug this character. He really liked Christmas too. His birthday was the 22nd, so this thing. We'll do a little bit tonight, and then I'm sure I'll do another one. We'll be doing this through the probably not Thanksgiving, New Year as well. Okay, there's that. Question: are you still getting the AI clips from the live streams? I did a few past this week and nothing. Oh yeah, I still get those. Yeah, I get them all the time, or every time. Yeah. Sometimes they clip some crazy stuff. Sometimes they don't. It's like a hit or miss, you know. Oh, thanks, man. You know, I appreciate that. He's always with me. I'm drawing the hair right here. Yeah, right. It clips it at weird times, huh? I'm subscribed, so I hopefully see you in my recommendations. It's a little late where I am. I have work early in the morning, so Go and have an awesome stream. You too, man. Yeah, I usually do late night streams. For now, anyways. Usually start around 11 Pacific or 11:30 Pacific time. I work late, so I downloaded the stupid AI YouTube app, and I think that got rid of the. Oh yeah, maybe that's why. Yeah, I saw that they had those new AI thing. Wild. Saw that new Avatar yesterday with the kids. It was really good. It's a long movie. I was gonna do a little review on it, but I decided not to. It's like, I'm gonna go draw. I think I'll draw. Waiting for that new Primal to drop pretty soon. It's coming out. Then the new Stranger Things is coming out. Let's see. There we go. That's the. There we go. Rinash Kumar, be right, bro. Remember me? It sounds familiar, man. I'm horrible with names. I gotta start taking some Norwegian cod liver oil to clear out my brain a little bit. It needs to get a tune-up. I've been waiting. I'm supposed to do that a few years ago. Sorry about that. It's kind of horrible with names. I see enough of you, though. I'll start to remember, I'm making KRIS Kringle Krampus Killer. This character I designed and came up with 2018 right here. And yeah, I'm just going to redesign it. It's a comic book I wanted to make. Basically like KRIS Kringle going around hunting down different tribes of Krampus. It's action packed, barbarian, Santa Claus, Nordic, that type of thing. It's kind of it's a genre now. Nothing new. It's just my take on it. Just like what is it, like Howling Commandos and Creature Commandos? Like everyone kind of does that, and it's still fun. Commando or what is it? A military team of the Universal Monsters. People kind of do their take on it. I actually got my own take on that too. Believe it or not. Charlie Kirk 67. Hey, Kirky. Oh, bro, how are you? Pretty good, man. How you doing? Going to pass on Avatar and just watch it later on High Seas or when it comes on streaming Netflix or Hulu. For sure. Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty good, like action-packed movie. Definitely the best action movie I've seen this year. But I haven't seen Sisu yet, so I'm sure that'll probably trump it, Definitely will for sure that'll definitely trump it. All right. Can you give me classes? Oh, I wish I could, man. Let's see here. Now I'm just kind of drawing like this. Let's see. Start doing the inks now. Let's see here. What are you drawing? Let's see. By the way, how much time does it take to make a piece like this? This piece will probably take me like maybe 6 hours or something, 6 or 7 hours. I'm just doing it on here slow, hanging out with the chat. What are you drawing? I'm drawing KRIS Kringle Krampus Killer. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Later, Matt. Have a good stream and aging condolences for your dad. Lost mine about 7 years ago, so I feel you. Yeah, man, it's been fucked up. It's good seeing you again, Omer. Merry Christmas, buddy. Let's see here. I need to use my special pins for this one. Yep. All right. There we go. Gotta use the good old boy right here. It's my favorite pin. This has the best ink. Got to do the hat right now. Let's see here. Why transporting by ship is called cargo and transporting by car is called shipment. Car, not cat. That's a good question. Boggles the mind, right? Cool drawing. Where are you from? I'm over here from California. Yep. Oh, India. Oh, okay. Welcome. Greetings from India. Uh, all right. Deadpool, how you doing there? Thanks for stopping by. Sis loves your drawing. Oh, that's cool. It's kick-ass Santa, you know. Yeah, really looking forward to the new season of Primal. Show's fantastic. Fantastic. Can you draw freestyle? Yeah, I could do a little bit. What did you ask from Santa this year? This year I wanted to get a new tablet so I could start lettering my comic. I already got that though. Quandiverous, Shaquarius, Jamarius. Looks like the 60s to 80s comic art style, something like that. Oh, cool. Yeah, I like that style. I like a lot of different styles. Let's try this out. Trying to have a little fun with this piece. He has his Christmas wreath belt right here. Let's see here. Looks like okay. There's gonna be a new season. Oh, of a new season of Primal. Oh yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. Looking forward to that. Let's see here. What is up with your profile pic, dude? The one up. Looks pretty crazy. You watch anime? Do I watch anime? Some stuff. Not really too much. Just like the old stuff that I watched back in the day. Yeah. You know, Fist of the North Star, Kira, Vampire Hunter D. Little bit. Not too much. Yeah. Not a whole lot. So Santa's got a mask built into his cap. Yeah, you ever seen one of those? There we go. You gotta have that fat nose too, that round nose tip. It's got to be there. You're subscribed, by the way, huh? Oh, cool. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Thanks all of you for hitting the like and the subscribing. I appreciate that. The channel's starting to. It's been picking up lately. I appreciate that. What is your favorite song? Ooh, my favorite song. Probably if I really like Embody the Invisible by In Flames. It's a good song. Embody the Invisible from the album Colony. You guys are into like the melodic death metal right now. I really like that album. Let's see, Tate Booberry 15. Awesome drawing, bro. Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate it. We're drawing a little Kris Kringle Krampus killer right here. I'm gonna have to make this a comic one day. Come up with a good story. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really have too much of a story up for it right now. I got a little something. I don't want to spoil too much. All I can say though is, yeah, he's definitely hunting down different types of Krampus. It's not just one type. There's a bunch. And he doesn't have a sleigh. He has something else. He's got the yeah, the iron mask right here built into his cap. And he's got the Christmas wreath for the belt strap. Here's his Here's his insignia, his sign. It's this circle right here with a Christmas tree in it. A big stone belt buckle. And yeah, I like the stars. Got 3 dots for the Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost. And he hunts down these guys for because they're demons. They got out of hell. It's a demon hunter, straight up. Let's see here. Awesome drawing. Awesome choice, bro. By the way, I need to go study. Hey, have a good one, man. Merry Christmas. Get those books. Make sure you're studying for something you want to do. Yep. Here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Right. Right. William 83. Dope drawing. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Do you do any airbrushing? No, I don't, man. It's something I want to learn how to do. Airbrushing is awesome. Airbrushing is awesome. Let's see, Chuckle. How you doing there, man? I can draw figures and anatomy, but I can't finish details. Details. You just have to look at things, study things that like fabrics, mech, stuff like that, mechanical stuff. What type of technologies you want to draw? If you're drawing like cyberpunk, study maybe Blade Runner, stuff like that, maybe Mobius, that type of stuff. Let's see here, something like that would look dope on a car. Oh, yeah, right, like a red truck, like a Dodge Ram or something. Let's see here. Is that? Let's see here. Goat. Fire Peace, man. Oh, thanks. Thanks for stopping by, man. It's Little Toilet. Hey, what's up, Little Toilet? Toilet was here last night, making some toilet jokes. It was funny. Where'd you get that at? The toilet store? I forgot what movie that was. All right, I'm probably gonna give old Kris Kringle a little break for a second here, and then I'll start working on the other guys. Let's see here. Anchorman, right? Let's see. Yeah, I don't like comics. I don't look at comics that much when it comes to drawing. Like, I don't look at comics when I'm studying to draw. It's more for my mind. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I look at comics. I look at I look at real life, just like with artists. I look at life drawings. Or, I mean, just look at just life, But then I study artists that I like to, because ultimately I want to keep doing comic books, so I study my favorite artists. Yep, most definitely. You gotta study the stuff you want to draw, and the stuff you don't want to draw. As far as like, well, I don't know. It just depends on what if you're gonna get into like sequential storytelling, you probably want to study artists you like and maybe genres you like. Yeah, art is life. Yeah. Yeah, God is a good painter. blessings to you, man. Good Yule and Merry Christmas. Terry Rubinu. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I don't know if I'd listen to someone named after a toilet. That's the thing about art too, man. You never finish studying it. You know, it's just something it's everlasting. There's always plenty to learn. You know, you look at like Leonardo da Vinci, or like one of my favorite artists, Simon Bisley. That guy does everything. You know, he's a great artist. Same thing, Frank Frazetta. It's one of my favorites. All right, I'm probably gonna switch over. I love this pen right here. Let's see, I'm kind of an artist to paint designs on cars. Oh, that's cool, man. Yeah, that's awesome. I want to, yeah, learn how to airbrush and stuff. I'm not really into the car thing personally, but that's awesome. I respect that. I used to know a guy that airbrushed a lot back in the day. Yeah. All right, let's see here. This Krampus guy right here. I think I'm gonna switch pencils over or pens over. I'll start using some other stuff. Oh, okay. Let's see here. Go to the tack pack. Let's see, loaf of bread. I draw in my dreams, so I'm also an artist, right? Absolutely. Why not? Art could come from anywhere, as far as I'm concerned. Let's see here. Director, Krennic official. Hey man, my little cousin Dixon Myaz is currently battling cancer, and your favorite artist we're watching right now, and it would mean the world to him if you wished him a Merry Christmas. Oh wow, thanks, man. Merry Christmas, Dixon. God bless you. I'll be praying for you tonight. I'll keep you in my prayers, both you guys. God bless you too, man. So now we're coming up, drawing some horns right here. And this is gonna come up like that. Do that right there, and then we're gonna do a little. It's got to be like a little flip like this. See Kyle Brinkerton off. What kind of pin is that? Let's see here. This right here is just a paper mate. This is one I got at I got this at Dollar Tree. It's actually the best treat, the best treat, the best um pin I've got there. uh, thanks for stopping by too, and thanks everybody for hitting the like and the subscribing. Merry Christmas. We're drawing Kris Kringle Krampus Killer right here, real quick, just a refresher. And this is a character I created back in 2018, and I'm just trying to do like a new take on it, trying to re-up on it. So, so we got the pin right there. Love the Azul. Wasn't Santa an actual Marvel character? Um, yeah, I'm sure. You know, he's public domain. Anybody can use him. You know. Okay. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, let's see. All right, let's see here. I'll go ahead and get you out of here for a little bit. There we go. Okay, gonna time you out for a little bit, buddy. Let's see here. Let me get them pins. I can't find them anywhere. Let's see here. This is a just called a medium, but they were $1, man. I should have bought more. Because my favorite pins, like full stop, are these. They come in a 2-pack, you know, the ever popular Tombos. But the blue one, the hard tip, oh man, I could do anything with this. And this one's cool too. It's almost as good, but just not as good. This is the soft tip. But you know, yeah, man. So I usually do like little things with that, but I try to alternate it. And I try to pick up. I'm always looking for cheap, good art supplies. You know, forever until I die, till the death. You know what I mean? I'm backwards when it comes to drawing. Usually, when people first start drawing, they're good at rendering, but not good at sketching in the beginning. I'm the opposite. Yeah, everybody's different, you know, and it's just art. Art is just it's a skill set. Anybody can learn how to do it. Drawing too. If you're gonna, I've seen, yeah. If you have talent, like you could learn a little bit quicker, and you might be able to come up with some cool ideas, you know. And it just talent's like it's like a loose term, you know. It's, people can as far as like comic book illustrations and stuff like that and painting, anybody could learn how to do it. I think that's my opinion on that. That's the way I feel about that. Yeah. See here, Zod 9783. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you very much. Kyle Brinkeroff. I've used Pilot Precise pens for like 10 years and I can't find them anywhere. And now I'll try for those. Lobo, if he became Santa, right? Hell yeah, man. Got that Lobo energy for sure, bro. Yeah, that's what it is. You know, I don't want to sound like a Debbie Downer, but a lot of the stuff that you like, you know, it'll become discontinued. You know, you just got to keep pushing forward, man, and trying new things and finding other stuff, you know, till you find another pen that's just as good or better, you know. And then that pen might become discontinued, and then you got to repeat the process, you know. Don't let it get you down, though, you know. Keep looking for better pens. That's what I got to say about that. 100%. And then for these trees, well, I'm gonna keep on with this a little bit. Yeah, okay. All right. And then we're gonna have to erase some of this. Might have to I might have to get a drink here going in a second. And we might put on some metal too. Some winter metal. That might be fun. Again. Let's see here. Some people, Deadpool, some people are born with that kind of talent, just saying, yeah, definitely. But there is you can learn how to become a really, really good comic book artist without natural talent, you know, and I really do believe that. Let's see here. You might have to work a little harder. Some people like with the natural talent. I think with the natural talent, it comes faster to them, and then they are also very creative. Like they can come up with stuff right on the spot. But it is a skill that you learn, and you can get really good at it too. Make it look easy, man. I do abstract black and white. Oh, I'm just trying. Bless you. Thanks for stopping by. Hi, English or Spanish? English or Spanish? You could do whatever you want here. You know, feel free. I speak English, so that's my first language. But yeah, it's just a hangout stream. All are welcome. It's a Christmas spirit, you know. Got a metal you listen to? Thanks for the liking and the subscribing. I appreciate that. I really like the melodic death metal, man. That's my go-to. Yeah, 100%. Let's see here. Hey, what's up, K-pop? Thanks for stopping by. Got a little Kris Kringle Krampus killer right here. Let's see here. No way, man. Check out Existential. Existentialism Tyrant. He does melodic black metal if you're interested. Oh yeah, I like that too. I listen to all metal though. That's just like a blank. That's like my default metal genre that I love the most. It's melodic death metal. That and like kind of Viking melodic death metal, like Monomarth and Insiphirum, that type of stuff. Who else? Winter Sun. What is it? Tyr. I consider them Viking metal. Pretty cool. Most of them are just basically melodic death metal with the kind of Norse myth stuff thrown in. Really dig that. Okay. This guy gets a little bit of that. There we go. Let's see here. Looks kind of like an Oni. That's sick. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Whoever movie is girl. I'm not sure. Yeah. Let's see, can you teach me stippling? Yeah, sure. It's just basically just you set up like an area that you want to just put the dots in, and that's it. You know, I don't do it too much. There's a if you're still there, I recommend checking out Sayori Ryan Gosling. Check out Richard Corbin. He's like the steepling king. He passed away. He did the scariest ever Hellboy story called The Crooked Man. They made a movie of it. It's the last Hellboy story. But he's got like tons of like underground comics that are sick. You can go check out his work on Cartoonist Kayfabe. They covered his work before Ed Piscor passed away. They covered a lot of his stuff. He's also in Heavy Metal Magazine. He did a lot of. He did Rat God. I still need to pick that up through Dark Horse. But his steepling, very inspirational. So if you want to check that out, edits by Angie. Hey, thanks for stopping by. TV2 Live. Hell yeah, thanks for stopping by. Helder. Hail. Thanks for stopping by, brother. Yeah, we're having a little party in here. I'm about to go get some rum. I got some Sailor Jerry's. I'll get some here in a minute. I might put on some metal tonight. I might not. We'll see what happens with that. Merry Christmas. And one more question to you. Do you drink red wine or beer on Christmas? I don't drink. I don't really drink red wine. I like beer more, but I don't really drink. I don't drink beer anymore. I'm kind of allergic to it now. I just drink pretty much like whiskey, Like bourbon. I like bourbon. That's my favorite. I also drink rum. That would be my second favorite. And tequila. Tequila's good. I like tequila. And that's pretty much it. You know, I'll do gin or whatever, but that's not something I would buy. You know, but I do like my rums. Do you have friends that don't like your kind of music? Yeah, most people aren't really into metal, man. You know, it's an acquired taste. But I have a lot of friends. You know, my best friends are into metal, or they're musicians too. You know, most of them. But yeah, I mean, it's it's okay. But I will tell you, there's a subgenre of metal for everybody. Every style of music that you could think of, there's probably a metal version of it. And I love metal. I love checking out new bands, even if I personally not gonna like it, then I'll stop listening to it and I'll try something else, I'm just gonna go ahead and draw this leg right here, and then I'm gonna draw over it. I'm gonna draw a tree branch that that he has the broom. I just gotta establish the boots though and everything. I don't want to lollygag too much on this piece. I want to get it moving. I want to get this thing done by like New Year's. I'm so slow. Let's see here. Pirate metal. There you go. Let's see here. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to catch up with you. If you do check him out, I would recommend Drift of Conscious or Rhetoric. But all his music is great. He has 30 albums. Damn, that's a whole lot. That's some dedication right there. If somebody tried to copy your draw, are you going to get mad without permission? Try to copy your drawing. Yeah, that would suck, man. That would suck if people were like copying your drawings without your permission, Yeah, I would get butthurt, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I would get butthurt. TV Live, I'm an old punk rock metal guitarist, but I always listen to jazz fusion when drawing. Go figure. Well, yeah, it's because of all the spontaneity, and the same thing with drawing. You're constantly hunting and you're tapping into the muse of spontaneity of that. My dad was a syncorated jazz drummer. That was his favorite. His favorite drummers were like Gene Krupa and Buddy Rich. And he had a Ludwig, a special edition Ludwig drum set. I actually have now. It's a custom one. So he's really into jazz, and I like you probably like Dillinger Escape Plan, and check out Psyopus. I don't know if you heard of Psyopus. They're jazz metal. Let's see here. Illusion, Truth Effect 2. Are going mad if someone tried to steal your drawing? I think I answered that without permission. Yeah, I will get mad. Yes. When I was in school, I had an older kid take my notebook, and I found it in town. Caves where everywhere hung out. Dude set on fire. That's fucked up. Sweet, noted. Are going to make live streaming again and warning everyone that don't copy or steal a draw. No, I'm not going to do that. People should know if it's okay to steal people's stuff or not. You know what I mean? That's just common sense. You don't steal. Stealing's wrong. You gotta earn your own in the world. Let's see here. Arthur Lima, thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate it. If someone's gonna like color my piece and let me know, that's cool. That's dope as fuck. I wouldn't. But like, if someone's just gonna take my designs and go and make like a T-shirt, that'd be fucked up, man. I want to make a T-shirt of my stuff. I want to sell it because it's like, I wouldn't mind doing stuff like that. That's cool. I actually want to do that. Yeah, without permission, yeah, that would be pretty fucked up. Your shading reminds me of Berserk armor. Oh, really? Crazy. Yeah, Berserk's awesome. It is what it is, though, man. I can't control people. They're gonna do what they want to do. And if you tell people not to do something, they're going to do it anyway. You know, that's just the way it is. As far as like music goes, though, if you hear my music and you download it for free, and you know, I don't even care. That's cool. But the art, it's a little more personal for me. I don't know. I know it sounds kind of weird and doesn't make sense, but I don't know. Because I give my music away for free eventually, but when I first put it out, I kind of give it to certain people, and then I put it up on my channel. Like for my new book coming out, we did a song for that, and then for the people that back the book, I'm gonna email them the MP3 of the song Hell War, and then after a while, I'll put it on my YouTube channel, you know, so people could listen to it. That's just kind of the way the world is now, though, man. Eventually, like bands just kind of give up their music, you know. I think it's kind of cool for people to like bootleg your music. I don't know why. I think that's kind of awesome. That means they give a shit about it, you know. But your art, I don't know, man. It's kind of like that's really. I know music is art too, but I don't know. I can't really explain why I feel about that, you know. I'm not cool with it. That's all. Sorry. Let me catch up with you guys. Hey, how's it going, George or Jorge XOXO? Chucklehead. I've been burnt out of music in general. I used to listen to rock. Yeah, I used to listen to just new, like I'd have like the same 100 CDs I'd always cycle through. I'm a CD person. I'm an album guy. I like to listen to the whole album. Then I've been taking a break for years. But yeah, I love listening to music. I really love listening to metal when I'm driving. Let's see here. I subbed. I'll share your chain when my chatters next time I'm live. We have quite a few regulars that are artists. Oh, cool. That's awesome, man. I'll have to check you guys out. I'm going to open my mind kind of guy, but I do listen to heavy metal, but we cool, right? Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, or you don't listen to me. That's fine. Mind if somebody steal my draw or copy my draw without my permission? Allow if I copy. Just explaining. I'm not that mad. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. You know, that's just my personal opinion, how I feel about it. You know, I'm not going to get that mad for that long. You know, life's too short to walk around mad. You know, I'm not going to hold grudges too long. I hold grudges for like a couple days and then I get over it. Let's see here. I'd rather have it copied than just destroyed with a fire. Can you watch all the YouTube video searching is copy your art? Saw AI the art still without permission. Yeah, the AI, yeah. Yeah, AI can take your art, but the thing is that is what it is. You're just gonna have to put yourself out there and do your art, man. You know, it's gonna probably take it eventually, but you have to get out there and do your art. See, like right now, I'm doing this in front of you guys, and I'm not AI. I'm a real person. You know, so that's what we have to do as artists: get on your YouTube channels and draw in front of people. You know, and then maybe you could sell the piece, and the piece has history attached to it in the form of a live stream, and it's actually kind of worth a little more, and it has experiences and interactions that went on during the creation of the said piece, you know. So that's something that AI cannot replicate. That's the way I feel about that. Oh yeah. Let's see here. People are coming like mad, like other videos. Yeah. And this is, you know, this is another place that like me, I make comics and art, you know, and then I want to get better at my art. And I figure this would be a good community for people to kind of connect and talk, you know, like TV2 Live just came in right now, you know, all you guys. I understand the difference between your music and your art. Just right now, I can't put it to words. Sometimes I probably could explain why I think it's a little different. But right now, I can't. Okay. What age to make live streaming or video? Whatever you want, you know what I mean? It just depends on your audience. Like me, like my audience is like adults, you know. So if there's kids in here, it's like 18 or older, you know. That's what I set my stream more. You know, if like you're, you know, younger, you probably want to draw stuff that's more like, you know, maybe Zelda and Pokemon and Super Mario and Minecraft, you know. Stuff like that, you know, it's common sense stuff. But I could still draw that stuff too, you know. So, but at the same time, kids are gonna jump in and they'll take their parents' phone, or the kids are smart, man. They always find a way. But that's not gonna make me just stop drawing. I can't no, I'm gonna keep making my stuff, you know. But try to be cognitive of that. Let's see here. Hello, it's me, the sandwich. How you doing there? People say not allow kid, only allow as teen like you. Teen. Yeah, no, I'm not a teenager. I'm 42 years old. Yeah. But you can set your stream to like not made for children, you know. But that doesn't mean they can't pick up their parents' phone and like find your stream, you know. So just think about that. Right. Yeah, drawing comics. Yeah, drawing comics is a must for me too. It's almost like a curse. It's something that you got to do. I think art's like that too as well. That's why there's the term the starving artist, because the artist is willing to like sacrifice and starve a lot just so they can put their art out there, you know, and create the art, you know. It's fun. I call it the art demon. I made a video about that. It's in the metal cartoonist nuggets section. If you guys ever want to check it out, I got to start doing more of those videos, but they got to be worthy and relevant for me to talk about it with people so they can watch it. It's got to be worth someone's time to watch it. Otherwise I won't do it. It's got to be important to me and whoever's going to spend the time to view it. Okay, let's see here. So you like Warhammer 40K? I just know about the characters. I've seen it like tabletop game stores. They look badass, but I never got into it. OMG, I'm here again today. It's me. How you doing there? Merry Christmas, guys. It's hard to because chat CEO YouTube permission and ask me again. Oh, you got to do what you got to do, man. I guess your drawing gives me Warhammer 40K vibes. Really? Damn, I'm gonna have to check out more of that art. I have to create people around me. I have to create, or people around me start disappearing. Hey, you got to create, man. Yeah, I have to create too. Like if I'm not doing comics, then I'm going to do metal, you know. I'm going to be writing music. Do you listen to music while you draw live, or does copyright affect that? No, copyright does affect that, and it's up to the rights holders. Usually 9% of the time it's a record label. If they want to copyright strike you, usually what they'll do is they'll make it to where they copyright strike you, but you don't get in trouble. You don't get a channel strike. But what happens is if you try to monetize the video, that record company is going to take all the money that you monetize from it, you know, which I don't care. I'll play music, you know. Sometimes I do that. I've done that like a million times. I might do that tonight too. And the AI just picks it up. They'll know any song off any album, even if it's a little metal, like underground metal band. Usually they'll pick it up. As long as it's from like a semi-known metal label, like Nuclear Blast, Ferret, Roadrunner, you know, Metal Blade, those types. There's more. What was the other one? AK5. There's so many metal labels. Earache. I can't even remember them all. Hey, I'm found. Gojo am kidnapped. Jojo? Adopted Jojo? Sorry, man. I don't know what you're saying. It's hard to understand what you're saying. Sorry. Chat CEO. Yeah, I'm sorry. 40K is awesome. Even the video games. Yeah, that one's pretty melodic. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the TV show with Cavill, man. That dude's my age. It's crazy. I'm like the same age as Cavill and Chris Hemsworth. But I'm definitely don't look like them, and I'm hella out of shape. Looking forward to the next year, man. Got to start hitting the weights. I'm sick of Marvel, but for some reason, I'm excited for that Doomsday movie. I'm sorry. I'm actually a little excited about that. I saw the Captain America is coming back, and it got me a little excited. I'm thinking, oh, next summer, this time next year, I'm gonna be watching Avengers Doomsday. I don't like that Robert Downey Jr. is Doctor Doom, but I know he's gonna do a good job because he's a good actor. Let's see here. From the drawing and the stream, I reckon you could make a badass 40K inspired drawing. Dang, I gotta look into that more. Deadpool. I'm from North Carolina. Oh, that's cool, man. Quilson. She looks sick, bro. Thank you, man. Thanks for stopping by. Merry Christmas. And good Yule. Since we're drawing Santa Claus. Yeah, I think I should. You guys think I should make a comic book of this character someday? Fighting Krampuses and stuff? You think that would be a cool comic? Is that something you guys would maybe read? Let's see here. Hell yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know if you guys. I know it's a tropey thing, and but everything's tropey, right? Everything's played out, and that's okay. Wait, did you live stream yesterday? Yeah, I did. I did live stream. I was doing the pencils for this, and then I did the layouts for this right here. So it's kind of similar. I tweaked it a little bit. Like the Krampus is jumping at him right now, or in the background, and this one he's getting got, and he's falling back like, ugh. So I tweaked that a little bit. So, but yeah, you do think that would be kind of a cool character to make a comic book of? Because I might start I might start working on it. Excuse me. Okay. Oh man, you need job application. You're killing me, man. you just now I get it. You're fucking with me the whole time. So gullible. You watch out for them trolls, man. Maybe I do need a job application though. You might be telling the truth. Let's see here. And then I want to. These are some other ones right here. Microchip. Yeah, we're going in about an hour. I'm probably gonna go get some rum right now. Yeah, I kind of figured it was trolling. By default, I'm always assuming people are trolling. Then it kind of shifts different like classifications in my brain. Like, is this person? Who is this person? How old is this person? It's crazy. You never know. So it's a wild world out here, but it's fun to keep things like interesting, I guess, right? Okay, I gotta remember what I'm doing here. Let's see here. Oh, Remix 4090. Wizard Santa. Latveria, I hope they do that. I know, man. I really think that possibly Viggo Mortensen would have been like a good Doom, There's a lot. Even like Adam Driver would have been pretty cool. Mads Mikkelsen would have been cool. He played one of the other villains, but you don't see his face, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah. Yeah, drawing is fun, though. I love drawing. Let's get in here and add a little more Tony tone. Just looking for that randomization. There we go. Okay. I don't think he's a good fit. I mean, ultimately he's going to pull it off, I think, and it might be like how do I put it? Like, I think that because he's already Iron Man, they should have had someone else play the character. So in that regard, he's not a good fit. Could he play the role? Yeah, he could do it, but it's going to be an alternate version of Tony. That's what I'm not gonna like that. Doom is just a different kind of role. The Fantastic Four movies made him super nerfed. Yes, they did. Comic Doom is crazy. I actually think that the guy that just passed away that played him in the Tim Story, the first movie, with Michael Chiklis and Chris Evans, that Doom, I forget his name. I think his name was Julian McMahon, if I'm not mistaken. He just passed away. He was an Australian actor. I actually thought he was like a perfect cast for Doom. If they would have, he looked the part. I thought he did well with what he had for the script. He was on a show called Nip Tuck. I think if he leaned more into having more of like an Eastern European accent, and he was a good cast. I thought he was really well casted in the role personally. Same thing with Yoan Grufford as Mr. Fantastic. I thought he was perfect. Pretty much everybody in that first Fantastic Four movie was perfect casting, in my opinion. Almost perfect. Jessica Alba, she's like 50-50, but she was good. Let's see here. Yeah, Comic Doom is crazy. Doom, I would have given him his own movie. He needs his own movie. He's so powerful. And then if you're gonna make this super uber duper duper Doom, right, from the comics, and then you're gonna merge him with super duper Tony Stark, it's just too much. It's too much of an entity, It's just I can't, because I know they made Tony Doom in one universe, and I just don't like that. I mean, obviously it's kind of low hanging fruit because Iron Man is basically Doctor Doom without the green cloak, right? He kind of just looks like a knight, a robotic knight. Let's see here. Waiting for Noel to come in because it's been teased. I don't think that they're gonna bring him in, man. I think because they're gonna. I don't know. I have a feeling they're not gonna do it. I think that they're just kind of figuring stuff out right now about like the box office and whatnot, because everything's just kind of up in the air. Really, movies aren't really doing that great as of yet. Let's see here. This might be my new favorite channel. We got comics, metal, and drawing. That's my entire interest. Yeah, me too, man. There's this band called I forgot the name of them. Siphon System. I think that's the name of them. I got it. Yeah, they're pretty badass. They put out 2 albums like 20 years ago. I'd have to. Yeah, I think it's called Siphon System. They're from Sweden, but they have a new album coming out. I don't know if you know who Christian Alvestam is, but that first album they put out was awesome. There's another band too you guys should check out from Germany. Best band I've heard from Germany. They're called Sipecore. They're pretty badass. And you got to listen to their first albums and listen to them I think they got maybe 5 albums or something. Bye, bless you. It was fun trolling with the demon, trolling with the Krampus. Let's see, you sound like a positive person, although you are heavy metal. Positive vibes. Yeah, you got to, man. I've been drawing for let's see, 30-something years. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Sweden is from Sweden. Sweden is the best. Yeah. Yep. This guy's got his twig brooms. hopefully this year I'll have another show too, where I do a live show where I have guests on and we'll talk about comics, and sometimes I'll have creators and we'll talk about their new books coming out and stuff like that. We used to do that a lot. She's what I used to do most of the time, actually. I just started doing live draw streams this year, a few months back. This is the way of the kind of like the modern era for independent comics, man. You gotta get out here on YouTube and talk to the people. Let's see here. Whoa. Let me catch up real quick. Never been to Sweden. What's up, Tim Olson? Thanks for stopping by. You guys go check out Tim Olson. He's got an awesome comic book character called Melvin. It's kind of like a cross between Conan and Flash Gordon. His books are on Amazon as well. Awesome comic book writer. I'm only 23 and recently got into metal, so I can say I can't say I know a lot. Just kind of infatuated since I found the guy I mentioned with 30 albums. He's been educating me slowly on the metal scene. Yeah, it's, you just kind of get in and there's just so much metal out there. It never ends too. There's literally like insurmountable waterfalls of like endless, infinite dope bands. It never ends either. The Nobody 7675. That's sick, or sick drawing. Thank you, man. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, 27 likes. You guys are awesome. Thanks for the liking and the subscribing. Not necessarily. I've been doing live shows in real life, and it has yielded positive results. Let's see, Promiscuous Time Traveler. I do late night lives as well, but it's mainly me venting about things I want to fix in the comic industry. That's good. That's good, man. There's a lot of room for improvement, What's your favorite book? My favorite comic book? Ooh, that's a hard one, man. That's a hard one. It really is. Yeah. There's a lot. It's hard for me to like put it down, It depends. It would just probably depend on what time of the week, Yeah. There's a whole lot. Yeah. I can't really say I like one. I really like, I don't know, man. To be honest with you, I like Mosaic. That's one of my favorite books, Mosaic by Kyle Hotz. That's from the 90s. I like The Crow by J.R. Barr. I like The Max a lot. That's a great book. I like The Hard Goodbye and the Sin City line a lot from, Frank Miller. There's just different stuff too, like different. Spawn's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, Spawn's awesome. Spawn's like the coolest design character in comics. Really digging the new Liam Sharp Dark Ages Spawn. He's doing a great job, and he says that people keep buying it, he's going to keep drawing it, And Todd McFarlane's going to keep writing them checks for him. So I'm definitely picking those up, man. That and the Conan line. And I could say Conan, like, because I love Conan, but there's just so many Conan stories in comics that are so good, I really like Conan a lot. So as far as books go, I like the Conan stories. My favorite Conan story, there's a lot of those. I like Beyond the Black River. I really like Red Nails was great. Really like Queen of the Black Coast. Yeah, there's a lot, man. There's a lot. I really like the what was that one? The Black Stranger, I think that was what it was called. 90% of the comic, the Conan stories have the word black in it, just because black's metal as fuck and it goes good in there. Um, yeah, Red Nose is great. Hour of the Dragon's so epic. It's like kind of Conan goes back and does a lot of the stuff he did when he was younger. The Scarlet Citadel, yeah. So I mean, and then you got Solomon Kane. His stories are great too. Yeah, there's so many. And I haven't even read all the Solomon Kane stories. I got the book and I've only read like the first 4. It has all 16, every single Solomon Kane story in there. You guys can pick it up for like $15 on Amazon. It's called The Savage Tales of Solomon Kane. And that's like yeah, it's 16 stories and they're not all fully developed. Like probably 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 13 of them are, maybe 3 of them are just like little fragments of what were stories. And I think it's called Skull in the Skull in the Sky or Skull in the Moon. I forgot what the Moon is Skull, something like that. But basically, Solomon Kane, he travels the world. He finds this little girl that's been brutalized in France, and she said these men, they brutalized me, and she dies in his arms in like a pond, like in a lake. And he says, "Men will die for this. Men will die for this." And he hunts the guy down. The guy escapes. And then it jumps forward like 2 years later. He's still chasing the guy. He chased the guy for 2 years, and he's in Africa. He finds him in Africa. This French guy called I think it's called Le Loup or something like that. The Wolf something chases him down, and the story just gets crazier and darker, and it's horror. It's pure horror. So I really love Solomon Kane just as much as Conan. those are just the books. That's not even the comic books. And I really like pulp. I'm a Marvel simp, to be honest. DC wise, though, Green Lantern, Blackest Night was sick. But like they've been copying that since. You should check out Barbaric. Oh yeah, I have been checking out Barbaric. I actually just reviewed their latest issue that came out last week, and I've reviewed everything they put out. I also reviewed their crossover with Deathstalker, with the Deathstalker reboot, and I reviewed Deathstalker by Volt as well. I have a whole playlist of Conan and the Barbarians. I think I have almost 70 videos in there. So, but yeah, my reviews are really just like I try to just do them all in one take. They're not polished. You're gonna hear me mispronounce stuff and spoil sometimes, and yeah, just real basic bitch dad dude bro. That's me. That's what you're gonna get out of me, man. Basic bitch dad dude bro. Yeah, I'm not a scholar or whatnot. Yeah, but yeah, cannot recommend Robert E. Howard enough. There's a link in the description. If you guys want, you could donate to the Robert E. Howard Foundation. Robert E. Howard's house museum in Great Plains, Texas needs some love. It needs to be repaired. It's falling apart. So I'm just throwing that out there for you guys. There is a link in the description if you ever want to check that out. And that's the father of Conan, Solomon Kane, Cole. The list goes on. Let's see here. I like power scrolling too. That kind of shows stuff I haven't read before, like Doctor Who and mangas like One Punch Man. One Punch Man seems kind of dumb though because he's OP. Yeah. So you'll download books from Kindle. So I recently added all my books, but that's cool. Hey, Tim Olson, you ever think about writing like prose, bro? You ever think about that? Think about ever writing like a prose book? Because I'm an artist, and I actually think about writing stories like pulp prose. I think a lot of you writers out there, like in the scene, any scene, need to think about writing books, even like pulp, like do some Melvin pulps, dude. I think that would be badass. I think that'd be badass, and then get some on audiobook. I think there's a lot of opportunity there because there's a lot of artists out there that love, like me, that love to listen to audiobooks when they're drawing. That's my new thing. Love it. And when I'm writing, I like to listen to movie scores and classical music. Yeah, a book. Yeah, a book. Let's see, Paul Birkenpass. Hey, how you doing there, man? Bro, that looks insane. Nick, that looks insane. Nice. Yeah, this is Kris Kringle Krampus Killer. I don't think I would like them. I mostly read fantasy. I could do that. Yeah, you should look into that. I've been trying to get Brian into doing that too, because it's easy, it's cheap, they're fucking easy to print. You know. Definitely something to all the writers out there, man. Should be writing prose shit. World building, definitely from Melvin, dude. That would be sick. You could really get in there with the details and really kind of go off, you know. there's only so much you could do in each medium, right? So for like prose or stories, there's only so much you could do visually, but you can explain a lot, you know. And then in comics, there's only so much you could tell in a picture and in a bubble. So you could learn a lot more from reading it. So like, I think a lot of comic books, if they had a prose version of a comic, or if there's a big, say you get like a 12-issue comic book and there's like a you know, like a 20-page prose story or 50-page prose story of it, I think that would be really badass, where they can really get like a deep dive on the story, you know. Or maybe it's like before the story of the comic, you know, like an adventure before that leads into it. I think that's awesome. But I also feel that like the shorter it is too could kind of help out a little bit. Short, pulpy, you know. Not too many pages, but not too short either. Like a nice little middle ground. I'd have to really think about how many pages. Yeah, something pulpy though, you know. Thinking like, you know, 1930s blue collar dads getting off work, coming home, drinking beer, on pulling out a block of ice, and reading some pulp, reading some Conan, you know, getting it done. Let's see here. Sorry guys, let me catch up with the chat real quick. Could do that. Tim also could do that. See, that's something to think about, bro. Yeah, you were working on last night. Yeah, I was. Let's see. Just tuned in. Cesar Navarro, thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate that. There is definitely a world built, but because of the 4 issues. Yeah. Your favorite book is Percy Jackson. That's cool. I like the movie. Those are cool. John Carter Mars by Edgar Rice Burroughs. Yeah, that's something I want to pick up too. And if I can't, and see, the thing is, guys, like if there's something I can't read, if I legit think I'm not going to be able to read it, like in the next few years, I'm going to listen to it on audiobook. Sorry. You know? Sometimes too, like I'll start reading books and I'll fall asleep. You know? it sucks. But if someone's reading it to me and I'm drawing, I'll stay awake. I'm starting to feel guilty about it. Like, hey, you're not doing this right. You got to be reading this. You're cheating. Don't listen to this on audiobook. Now I'm like, fuck that. I'm gonna listen to it. I'm missing out. And there's already stories I listened to on audiobook that I want to go back and listen to again because they were just so entertaining. It was like watching a movie because you're thinking about all the stuff that's going on. All these images are populating in your head, you know. And the actor, the voice actor, they're telling the story really fast with a lot of emotion, if you know. Yeah, you like the X-Force stuff, huh? From back in the day. Yeah, this thing's tripping out. From back in the day, I really liked this mini series of Sabretooth. It was a 4-parter by, I forgot who wrote it, but it was Max Texiera did the artwork. It was great. Let's see here. Aroma Friend Mad. What am I looking at? This is Kris Kringle Krampus Killer. Thanks for stopping by the way. Let's see here. Pendragon series is cool. I think written by DJ Michelle. I was busy reading those 3 over. It's a time travel guy. Has to bounce worlds at their upcoming points in history. Best series. That sounds interesting. One more suggestion, since you are already up on Barbaric by the Horns from Scout Comics. Yeah, I've never heard of that. I've heard of I know about Scout though. Scout, they got a bunch of dope books, and like I think they got like 3 metal books too. They actually show the comic book metal genre some love, because there's a lot of stories with, you know, like metal, like Murder Falcon. There's tons of them, man. There's a lot of books that have metalheads in them, and I'm making one too myself. Hopefully, yeah, it comes out pretty soon. Scheduled to be done in March. That's when I'm gonna launch my campaign, and yeah, I'll be working on that tomorrow for a little bit. There we go. Got that sword right there. Yeah, you can listen to that. I do that too. Got hooked up to my Bluetooth while I'm driving. Yeah, Shudder is awesome. I like that network. There's also Drumsticks of Doom. That's a really cool book as well. It looks badass. I haven't read it actually, but it looks really cool. I just thought about that. It was a guy that we had on this channel about a year ago. It's a series, and Murder Falcon's awesome too. It's one of the best metal comics ever. Oh, Shudder, the magazine horror series. I haven't checked that out. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. We got that right there for now. I'm gonna go get a little bit of whiskey, guys. I'll be right back. Or actually, some rum. All right, let's see what's going on here. Let's see here. Barnes and Noble. I think I'm the only guy here that enjoyed watching this, to be honest. Immortal Hulk ended good, but not War Hulk. See, if anyone wants to see a preview of Melvin, there's a 4-pager on Webtoons. There you go. I'm going to do a little toast to my dad. Today's his birthday. Got a little, what is this? Sailor Jerry rum. See you on the other side, Dad. We fighting demons on this side and on the other. See you in heaven one day. Cheers, Pops. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, today's my dad's birthday. All right. I think I'm going to switch some pins on this. Jump over here. Where's it at? Right here. Start working on this hoof over here. I'm going to have to come back and erase a lot of these pencils, clean them up. Have a good one. Merry Christmas. And Happy Yule. Okay, I think they'll have America Chavez be from the time they have Time Stone land in the lake with the Native Americans, which he just plot device says it now. Yeah, she was just like kind of a weird character, man. Never got into her. Yeah. That X-Men 97 was a cool show. Working on this hoof right here. All right. So we got that moving right along. For Deadpool, I'm not sure who the writer was. I know what's his name is one of the, was it Rob Liefeld? Him and somebody else created Deadpool. But he always tries to take like full credit, I guess. From what I hear. I feel crazy though. Okay, life feels crazy. Start working on this guy. Yeah, he's yeah, I don't understand that guy, man. But that thing what happened with what's his name? Nino Towski. That was some gas shit, bro. He's like asked him, "Oh, I won the art contest. Am I still gonna be on a cover?" It's like, "No, how dare you ask me?" Yeah. Wasn't a big fan of that. Heard stories too about that. It's like, yeah. Not cool. Yeah, maybe. Get the batshit. Yeah. Plus, he got batshit crazy rich and batshit everything at a young age, you know? I don't think it ever fucking it fucked with him a little bit. Had to fuck with him a little bit. It's so big, multimillionaire at that age. Let's see here. That metal guy I was talking about is live, man. I'm gonna switch over catch. Hey, talk to you later, man. Peace out. Let's see. What's up, Tank? How you doing, man? Appreciate you. Existential, my tyrant. I have to check him out, man. Yeah. Thanks for stopping by, Kyle. Right. All right. Draw a little bit of hair on this guy. I went and saw Avatar yesterday, guys. Thought it was awesome. There was some similarities to the previous movie, but there was enough story to you know, make it different. I like them all though. They're all pretty interesting. But I actually liked this one more than the last one. The story, that was pretty cool. Got a lot of that Nathan or Stephen Lane character in it. Let's see here. Oh, thanks, Tank. I appreciate you, man. Hell yeah. Just trying to move along on it real quick. Don't want to spend too much time on it, but I want to have it done by kind of like New Year's, probably. Oh, almost lost it. I like all of them, including the DC, including the villain DC characters. See, your style reminds me of Stephen Platt. I wish. But thank you. That guy's badass. I definitely like his rendering style. But I was supposed to be inking a Neon Revenant piece, but decided to play Skyrim. Bunch of mods. I think I have Skyrim also. I'm not sure. I got so many games for PlayStation 4 that were gifted to me, and I just never got to play them. I got like a Fallout. I got The Witcher 3. I think I got Skyrim. My buddy was just telling me, he's like, this is the best fucking. He's like, Witcher and Skyrim are the best fucking games you'll ever play. I'm like, okay. Binary Void. You give off bisection vibes. Okay, I started a playthrough in the middle of nowhere with no gear on survival. That's crazy. So what's I understand that like it's in the same universe as what was it? Is Bloodborne, right? And Dark Souls? Isn't Skyrim in that same like universe? That's what I heard. So my brother was telling me. That Bloodborne game looks sick, but I know that like all those games are really hard, so I never played them. I don't have patience like I used to. I didn't even have patience back in the day, actually, for video games. I played a lot of them, beat a lot of them, but yeah, my patience started wearing thin towards the end. Oh, Dark Souls combat. And I remember when Bloodborne came out. It was so like my Butch Cleaver comic that I didn't want to read it or I didn't want to play it. And I was like, what an idiot! You should have played it. Gives a fuck. That game looked sick. Like that's like the type of stuff that I like, you know. And then I saw that they had a comic book come out for Bloodborne, and I thumbed through it. And I was like, damn, this is sick. No, I don't want to look at it no more. Now I'll check it out though. But I like how Skyrim is. Like it's kind of Nordic, right? Skyrim. Definitely like kind of got that Nordic kind of Scandinavian medieval type fantasy vibe to it, right? Because the dude looked like a Viking on the. I think that's the guy, right? His name's Skyrim or something. He's Nord personified, huh? Damn. Yeah, man. I can't wait to put out my Hell War book, but I'm making up my own it's the home of their Nord race. Oh, okay. That's cool. Sick. I'm making up my own fantasy, dark fantasy world. I'm world building, but also coming up with like a pretty cool like story along the way, you know, for some of the main characters. Because you gotta have a good story. You can have the coolest world built, but you gotta have a good story, right? So I'm doing a little bit of both. You love the Elder Scrolls world? That's cool. Yeah, I want to do like a dark gothic kind of comic, or even like a world that a universe that I can write books in and make comics in, you know. I've already kind of got a name for it. I've been designing like realms and different types of races and stuff. I think that'll be fun. Wow, 32 likes. You guys are awesome. The heck? It's crazy. All right, brother. Thanks for stopping by. Merry Christmas, man. Take it easy, and yeah, I'll be seeing you. If I'm not, Happy New Year. You too, man. Everybody go subscribe to Tank Fair Production or Presents. His books are going to be badass. They're coming out. Hell yeah, man. Kind of want the horn to break off right here too. A little bit. But it's not in this right spot, but that would have been cool. You still would have the horns right here. There we go. I want to do some weird, nasty, like hair right here, like some really greasy hair. Okay, that's a cool like foundation for right there. I want to get in there with a smaller pin. Maybe this one might work. Yeah, that'll be good. So I'm just doing this, kind of separating it from the other. I want to try to make their hair look a little different. probably make their horns a little different too. Right. Do that. I'm gonna leave the leave that little gap right there. Let's see. That curly hair. Looks funny. There we go. Oh, thanks for the likes, guys. Appreciate that. And the hearts and stuff. Got that Weird Al hair, you remember? You see me rolling. A little bit wide and nerdy. Let's see here. I just started playing online games just so I can talk to my nieces and nephew more than I live so far away. Oh, that's good, man. Yeah, kids love playing the games, you know. The online gaming. It's crazy about the games nowadays, you know, like you just keep downloading and getting mods and stuff and whatnot. And the games back in the day that we had, there wasn't as many, you know, downloads and mods and upgrades. Essentially, the games never end nowadays. Back then, the games would end. There would be a, you know, it would be defined, you know. Nowadays, it's a little different. Saw some essay on that recently. It's pretty amazing. Let's see here. Sound the mirror real quick. Getting there. Getting there, getting there. It's awesome, dude. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it, brother. So we have this right here. Probably going to call it a night. I'm going to go in about 2 hours. And then I'm probably going to go watch a little Primal. Start to wind down a little bit. Thanks everybody for stopping by, man. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas. Tomorrow is the Christmas Eve. I don't know if I'm going to be doing a live stream tomorrow, but yeah, I'll definitely I don't know if I'm going to be doing it tomorrow, but I'll probably be back on the day after Christmas, maybe. We'll be finishing this up, putting an end to the Kris Kringle Krampus Killer. And yeah, thanks for everybody for hitting the like and the subscribe. That was awesome. I hope you guys have a awesome Taco Tuesday. If you're out here in LA, stay dry. Always remember to be bold, be brave, roll the bones to know your role. And more importantly, if the artist isn't starving, then the artist isn't hungry. Stay metal.